morning, everyone! We are the Group 3 reporters. In this morning, we will be learning about the 21st century life and career skills.
You know, we live in a times where change is constant. Technology are fast evolving, right?
Yes!
Where the demands of the workplace is not the same a year ago. Where our academic knowledge is not just enough for us to succeed and thrive in this world. We need a skill that will help us achieve results and that will help us to achieve our goals.
Alright, we will be discussing about the key 21st century life and career skills. These skills will help us succeed in our life, our future, and our future generation. Now, I will discuss to you the 3 skills. First skill is critical thinking. Can you read, everyone?
Analyzing information, evaluating arguments, and solving problems effectively.
Alright. If your mother wants you to have a boarding house, kay gusto siya nga, dili na ka mag-uli-uli sa inyong balay, now you have 3 options. Now, boarding house number 1. This boarding house number 1 is near to your campus or dool siya diri sa Norso. But it is expensive. Now, boarding house number 2. Ang boarding house number 2 is layo siya sa campus. It's far away from your school, but it is affordable and not expensive. But it is noisy. And boarding house number 3 is naa siya sa tunga-tunga ng boarding house and ang balayaran po is tunga-tunga po. So, asa mo ato boarding house number 1, 2, or 3?
3!
Kaya nga naman,
Kaya tunga-tunga naman siya sa tanan. Wala. Okay lang. Madala-dala lang sa pinahuli.
alright. Now, what you are using, that is critical thinking. Because critical thinking, it helps us to deal with a huge amount of information that we faces every day. It teaches us to think carefully and solve problems and make a smart decisions. Now, next is communication. Can you read, everyone?
Effectively conveying ideas and information through various mediums, including verbal and written communication and active listening.
Alright. Having a good communication is very important because just like for example, naay tuan mga kumari, si Alice. Nya si Alice kay nanganak siya. Ang ginganlan niya sa iyang anak kay si Kunan. Nya naamay ni Agi po diri nakadungog. Nanabi po spikas baryo ni anak siya dito nga. Mari, si Alice kay Kunan. Ano ba siya dito nga? Mari, kung sa tayo ng Kunan. Kunan good in Bisaya kay nakuhaan. Anak siya dito. Haladola ko anak niya Mari. Abang kasiga. Inaana po yung aming bigas dito nakadungog siya. Nya siya dito nga. Lagi na siya spikas baryo. Mari, si Alice ko nung kay Abang. Ito, tayo nga ako dito. Alam, mag-surdo na Mari ni Adro. Baka sa ilaha. Atong una, dito, gani Mari, may radyong mula ka, di-atake niya. Nara po ni Abi Dwayne na nakaya ko sa pikas bayan. Ano po siya dito? Mari, si Alice kuno kay di-atake. Wala Mari po, si Magusia. Gusto di-atake. Alright, having a good communication is very important because this will avoid us from misunderstanding. So that's why sure jud nato kung unsa jud ang kuan sa ilahang communication. Now next is collaboration. Can you read, everyone?
Working effectively with others to achieve common goals, including respecting diverse perspectives and contributing to community dynamics.
Alright, collaboration is very important because we educations establish an example. It's like a teacher she divided the class into 2 groups, and the group 1 and the group 2, this will be the group 1 and this will be the group 2. In the group 1, the members of the group is only relying on the leader, while in the group 2, they are having a collaboration. Now, in the outcome of their output, what do you think ang mas tsada? Sa group 1 or sa group 2?
Group 2.
Alright, sa group 2 because they are having a collaboration because having a collaboration helps our work done easier and faster. Now the next reporter will be Liliana.
Now, this is the continuation of the report of Kajentry. And we'll have creativity, adaptability, and information literacy. So first, let's talk about creativity. And now, who have any idea of what is creativity? Maria Rosa, do you have any idea?
When we say creativity, it is an ability to do things in a creative way.
Very good, Maria Rosa. And I want another answer. How about you, Galpo? Do you have any idea about creativity?
Basically, I think which when you are creative in something, things
Alright, thank you, Gato. All your answers is correct. And now, to know more about creativity, everyone can you read?
generating innovative ideas, solutions, and approaches to challenges.
Thank you. And now, creativity and teachers examples is the teacher. So during the discussion, the teacher will bring up some games or activities or any interactive activities that will make the lesson more engaging and effective. And the second one will have adaptability. Who wants to read? Romano, can you read?
Adjusting to new situations, technologies, and challenges, embracing change.
Explain.
Okay. Adaptability is the ability to adapt to new situations just like for example basta adaptability it is kanang dali ra ka maka-adapt sa unsa man ang mga situation na mo abot sa imong
Alright, thank you, Romano. Adaptability is being able to adjust to new changes or challenges. It has 3 key aspects. First, flexibility. Everyone can do it.
being able to adapt plans and strategies based on changing needs and unforeseen circumstances.
Alright, thank you. Flexibility is being able to solve problems or challenges easily. Like for example, the teacher. During the discussion, the teacher will adjust the lesson to be more easier if she noticed that one of his or her students was having the difficulties to understand the lesson. And the second one will have continuous learning.
Regularly seeking new knowledge and skills that will teach me knowledge.
Alright. The last of time to explain.
Continuous learning. For me, a continuous learning is kanaganing continuous learning. Padayon nga ito.
Alright. Continuous learning is always trying to learn new things to grow and improve. Like for example, the teacher. So the teacher will still attend to their seminars to help and to learn new teaching strategies. Or like another example is that the students. So the students sa eskwela sila because you want to learn more about their environment. And the last key aspects of adaptability will have resilience. Jamaica, can you read? Resilience.
Being able to bounce back from setbacks and challenges.
Explain.
Resilience is being able to have
That's all. How about you, Galpo?
Okay, so as we ask adaptability is resilience is one of being able to bounce back or setbacks or any challenges in a mountain or so that is very
Alright, thank you, Tato. The examples of resilience is like the teachers. So the teachers will still think positive and still give advices or motivate the students, but in reality, they're also facing their personal problems. Or like another example is that the students. So the students are also still fighting and never giving up to their dreams. And then there are so many struggles or challenges that may come to their life. And now, the last will have information literacy. Everyone can read.
Effectively observing, evaluating, and using information from various sources.
Alright, thank you. Information literacy is about knowing how to find, understand, and use the information correctly. Like for example, if natin na-receive na important information, and through that, you should know on how to use that information responsibly. If nakay-nabalaan na information sa mga classmates, dapat dili mo siya spread to others. Like you should be responsible to keep it by yourself. And the next reporter will have Mambahe. Next, we'll talk about the technology literacy, problem solving, and leadership. First, let's talk about technology literacy. Everyone, please read.
utilizing technology effectively for communication, research, and problem solving.
Thank you. Now, technology literacy, it is about how to effectively use technology literacy. Being able to create, analyze, evaluate, and communicate information responsibly. Now, do you know how to use Facebook?
Yes.
Do you know how to create a video?
Yes.
Do you know how to upload a video on Facebook? Yes. Now that is an example of a technology literacy, where you were being able to know how to create, you are able to make a video, to upload a video using a technology. Now, technology literacy, it is more than just knowing a phone or a computer, but also it includes understanding the problem of the software, being able to adapt to new technologies, or being able to know how to use technology when you have a problems or when you are researching or being able to answer a task using computer or a technology. Next is the problem solving. Who has a problem here?
Kamitan na.
Then what did you do to solve your problem? Yes, Talpo?
Unwind.
One,
What did we do
how
to
did you
solve
do
your
to solve
problem?
my problems? First is, may sabi na sa problem yun, set ka open na mga solutions and
Very good, Talpo. Now everyone please read what is problem solving.
Identifying,
analyzing, and solving issues using a systematic approach.
Okay, problem solving, it is about, it is the ability to identify challenges, using your critical thinking, you need to find a best solutions. So first step for you to be able to solve your problems critically, first is you will need to understand what is the root of your problem. You need to look more if unsa joy problema, unsay sinugdanan, ngano man naa nga problema. And then you're gonna find solutions or best solutions. Gather all the solutions or the possible solutions to your problems. And then the third step is you need to choose one of the best that kanang paminaw nimo mo na siya best solutions in mga problems. And then the last one is you're gonna take it an action and then evaluate if your solution is suitable ba siya or effective ba siya sa inyong problema. Na-solve ba imuhang problema sa imuhang nga solutions. Next is leadership. Inspiring and motivating others, guiding teams, and making effective decisions. So leadership, it is about inspiring others, motivating each others. Okay. Kinsa nakasulay na diri o being a leader? Samantha, did you try being a leader?
Yes.
Then what it takes to be a leader? Is it easy or
It's hard because you have to maintain the team.
yes? So being a leader, it is not easy because the responsibility are there. Being a leader, you need to think critically. You're being able to communicate to your, being able to communicate with your members so that you can create a conflict to your members, right? Okay. So, leadership, it is not being in charge. It is not being you are a leader. You have the right to all of the kanang buhaton. Ikaw mo ay mag-guide nila. So, it is about the collaboration. It is about the responsibility of being a leader. You need to be adaptable because you will have a different kind of problems. Next will be Leia.
Okay, now let's move on to the last four under the 21st century life and career skills. First is the financial literacy. Everyone, can you please read?
Understanding personal finances, managing budgets, and making informed financial decisions.
Okay, so as we become a professional teacher someday, we kanaganing dapat kabalota kung saan pag-budget sa ato nga income or sa ato nga salary. So, Galpo, can you please stand? As a future teacher someday, how will you manage your income or your financial someday?
Pinaging income monthly. So then, kuhan ka o plans or mga list ka o mga or para mo budgeting mo ang mga money, mo set mo mga wants or needs galing yung mga
Okay, thank you. So, like what Galpo said nga, if we have a stable job someday and we can get our salary or our income, so dapat kapalot ang budget sa ato nga income in order for us nga dili ta mahugdan or dili ta magkalisod sa ato nga pang everyday life. And next is the digital citizenship. Candy, please read.
Using technology responsibly and effectively, respecting intellectual property and promoting online safety.
Okay, thank you. So as we have stable job someday or ganahan man kita nga mahimo nga future teacher someday and we love to teach learners or students someday. So dapat nga we teacher dapat kabalutan mo gamit sa social media. Dapat responsible ka kung unsa lang atong i-post and dapat dili ta mo pasagad o upload sa social media kay it can cause kanang pwede siya makapikto sa imong nga trabaho and then pwede pud ka nga makuhaan kag lisensya because of mga post na dili na dapat nga makuhaan kanang dili dapat nga i-post nimo kay delikado. So next is the workplace skills. Demonstrating positive work ethics, time management, and professionalism. So, if nanatoy trabaho, dapat kabalutan mo manage or dapat we should show professionalism sa ato mga workmate because through that, we can create a good relationship through our workmates and dapat po walay gaps sa inyong mga sulod sa inyong mga trabahoan. Last is the social skills. building and maintaining relationships, interacting effectively with others, and understanding social cues. Rona May, can you please stand up? Can you state what is your understanding about social skills?
Social skills.
Yes, social skills.
Alright, so when we say social skills, it is an ability to build relationship with your society, or how you manage your relationship with within your surroundings. Like okay, for this one. Yeah, building good relationship with others, like in your surroundings, especially when you are a teacher. So you have to collaborate with your co-teachers and build relationship or good relationships with them.
Okay, thank you, Rona. You did a great answer. So when we say social skills, it is dealing, socializing your teammates, or not only your teammates, but also the persons or individuals surrounds you. And by that, you need to interact with good relationship to others in order for us to have a good relationship with them. So that's all about 21st century life and career skills. So for conclusion, 21st century life and career skills are essential for succeeding in today's modern world. Skills like critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity, and adaptability help individuals face challenges, solve problems, and work well with others. These skills prepare people for both personal and professional success, making them ready for the demands of the fast-changing and technology-driven society. So that's all for our topic about the 21st century life and career skills. I hope you learned today.